Mark, how are you? Michael, Community Skis. You can always reach us at communityskis.com. We're going to review the ski design Kristen just set up for you. We specified a length at 177. We work in 2 centimeter increments, so we busted that up to 178. The key to the ski, you're looking at some technical terrain, chop snow, ice, powder, bowls, and so it's a pretty broad stretch, but also there's a groomer component where you're looking at a nice medium turn radius and also a long turn radius. The way we're going to accommodate the different type of turn is really create a tip section flex pattern that when you drive in that traditional telly, especially on the NT binding, when you can put a little more pressure, it's going to arc that tip a little bit more and drive it into a tighter turn profile. But when you're cruising speeds and you want to elongate that turn, we're going to keep that midsection super stiff. Now, that super stiff section, I shouldn't say super stiff, it's a medium rigidity section, but the key to it is it's torsionally rigid. So when you're skiing that more technical terrain and you're actually probably coming into and setting, you don't want any twist deflection and slippage. So both that midsection is going to really help you in the longer, or excuse me, the long medium radius turns when you're cruising speeds and also in the more technical terrain. And also, probably one of the key things to great ski design is great longitudinal flex patterns, but really rigid torsionally. And we can isolate that simply because you created you asked for a modern type tip rocker profile. What we've learned in tip rocker is we don't need to make that section soft because it's already pre-bent, so we stiffen it up, but then we bring that kind of flex your tip section a little bit behind the rocker. One last thing that is pretty neat about this ski is we're asking or considering early taper in the tip. So right where your rocker starts, it's actually going to tip in or pin in. So that gives you some nimbleness, some playfulness, both in the powder and off-piste, on-piste. So cool. If there's any changes you'd like to make, don't hesitate. Kristen can kind of work that right in.